Once you have an idea of how formal of an outfit you would like, let's take a look at the pieces. First and foremost, the jacket, the defining part of any suit or tuxedo. The number of options can seem daunting, but it really boils down to just 4 questions. Do you want a suit or tuxedo? What type of lapel do you prefer on the jacket? How many buttons should there be? And what color best fits the theme of your event? Some of these decisions will narrow down the options on their own, so with that in mind, I'd like to discuss a couple of different parts of a tuxedo so that you can make a fully informed decision. We talked about the differences between a suit and a tuxedo earlier. For this slide, let's start with the type of lapel that you can get on a jacket. The lapel is the part of the jacket that's underneath the collar, and there are 3 main types: notch, shawl, and peak. A peak lapel jacket is a very classic style and is where the lapel of the jacket points up parallel to the end of the collar and coming up to a point just past it. The size of the peak varies based on the style of jacket. A shawl lapel jacket doesn't have a separate collar and lapel, instead smoothly curling all the way around the jacket. It's another classic and has been worn in popular media by a certain spy who only lived twice. The lapel of a notch lapel jacket actually drops away from the collar, leaving a notch taken out between the collar and the lapel. This is the main style of suit jacket currently and is also very popular in a wide variety of colors of tuxedo. How many buttons can come on a jacket, and what does that mean for your event? Very broadly speaking, the fewer buttons on a tuxedo, the more classic the look is going to be. Most jackets come with 1 to 3 buttons, but there are high fashion outliers with no buttons or 4 or more, depending on the style that you like. We'll focus on the most common for now, but please feel free to let us know if you've got your eye out for a specific look. A one-button tuxedo is a very classic look and will generally be a lower cut. If you're wearing a cummerbund bow tie, this is an excellent choice because you will see more of your accessories. Two-button tuxedos are currently the most popular. They're a bit more modern than a one-button style and will still show plenty of the vest and tie of your choosing. Wear them with both buttons buttoned or just the topmost button. A 3-button tuxedo is another modern look and will still show a little bit of the vest and tie at the top. You can wear it with the top 2 buttons buttoned or leave it open to display more of the accessories. We've talked about the style of jacket and the number of buttons you can have, but the color of jacket is tremendously important, both for your look and to determine what options are available. Because it's always a classic and it matches the widest variety of looks, black tuxedos will have the most options available, followed closely by white. Gray, navy, and brown tuxedos are largely available in a timeless 2-button notch lapel style. We do offer specialty colors, such as a dazzling purple paisley, but I recommend talking to one of our specialists personally, either online or over the phone, if you have a high fashion event in mind. Now that we've reviewed the different parts of a suit and tuxedo jacket, why don't we take a look at the Black Tie Formal Wear website so you can see a wider variety of the styles that we offer. There's a link for tuxedos and a link for suits. Please click on the one for the outfits you'd like to see. Once you've selected the style that you like, let's move on to the next section. If you're looking for something specific that you don't see on our website, don't despair. We're proud to work with a variety of local and national tuxedo retailers, and we'll be happy to see if we can find the style that you want. Make a note of what you're looking for while we go through the other parts of a tuxedo, and you can reach out to our staff with all of the questions that you have at the end of the process.